Now, today there was a collection of rugby league players who came forward to talk about the abuse that they received as professional athletes via social media. I think we've got part of what they told a website today.
We've always got to be careful of what we say because of backlash or whatever it is, etc. But for somebody in the public eye, we have a responsibility to set an example for ourselves. Obviously, the way we present ourselves, the way, we speak, the way, our professionalism, allows us to do so. But in the public, they can just say whatever they want and have no repercussions on it because they're, a nobody. Oh, I don't want to go into the depth, but I've definitely got death threats. People want to pour petrol on me.
Now, Andrew, I think that obviously what they're talking about is disgusting, but I don't think there's a person of any prominence in any community that doesn't have some level of abuse coming their way. Thankfully, we don't live in a country where death threats are taken to their most horrible outcome. In a country like this, that's a good thing. It doesn't mean a death threat isn't frightening, but what are we supposed to do here? Are we supposed to instantly delete people's accounts? If that's the case, great, but that system isn't going to happen anytime soon. So what exactly is this complaint about? If you do it in the stands, they ban you for life. What can they do?
Yeah, I further read this article and there was some lobbying for the government to change legislation. As soon as I saw that, I was like, whoa, stop. Like, I don't want government involved in anything like this. I don't want more legislation. What I've learned over the last couple of years with COVID and whatnot, once they get their teeth into something, they're going to keep biting. And I don't want any more legislation because when they introduce laws and legislation for this, it's going to be used wrongly and it's going to be used against good people, right? Now, on the side of athletes that are copping that abuse, I'm a prime example. No one cops more abuse online than I do, from my views. And I think it's a matter of you got to turn it off sometimes. You got to put it down and go and do something else. Do I condone it? No. There's idiots everywhere. They're anonymous. It's really, really hard to stop. I'm really concerned if there is legislation passed for it because I think it's going to be a Trojan horse into something else. But, the thing is, you walk down the street, these people that are on their keyboard, they're very, very brave behind it. I never get any of that, rarely get any of that publicly. I'm a bigger guy and saw the rugby league players, but that just tells you these people, for the most part, have nothing better to do than go and abuse people. And a lot of them are angry gamblers from sports betting, which is a whole other case. But as far as a legislation, Paul, a Trojan horse, no. I don't want the government putting in any more laws for social media and this and that and digital IDs, and I don't want any of that.
Yeah, but also because whatever the bar is today, it gets dropped, and the definition widens and widens and widens until what they don't like becomes the hate speech they're able to lock people up over. Thank you so much, Andrew. Lovely to talk to you. All the best. The Rogues Bogues Podcast is where you can listen to Andrew Bogut for even longer or see him with us quite regularly here on Paul Murray Live.